You see, this is the third video of map number 7, which is having fault and unconformity both. We have already drawn section AB and CD. In this video, we will try to draw section along XY. These three sections I have already given you in the map which you have with you, and I am explaining all these three sections. Apart from this three section you will be trying on your. Okay. Now here, before solving this map, let me explain you the thickness of mudstone. This is similar to what we have done in the map number 5, where there was a sandstone very thick, 400 meter thick, and we were not getting any common strike line so that it can cut both the contact. So what we have done in the previous map is that we have projected upper contact over lower contact, or vice versa, or lower contact above the upper contact. So I will explain you here that how to draw, how to get the thickness of any rock. Now see here, I can tell you the thickness of mudstone. You see, mudstone, if we draw a strike line here, this is the upper contact of mudstone, this is 400 strike line, then this is 500 strike line, this is 600 strike line, this is 700 strike line, this is 800 strike line, this should be 900, this should be 900. Up to 800 we have got the strike line, but this one it is projected, and then we should have a strike line of 1000 meters here, 8, 9, 10, and the 1000 meter strike line is joining with 700 contour, so that means the thickness is 300 meters. In this case I have taken the strike line from upper contact and have gone up to the lower contact. I can do the reverse also, that the lower contact of mudstone projected over the upper contact of the mudstone. So see here, this is much simpler. This is 800 strike line, this is 700 strike line, this is 600 strike line. Up to this we have got a strike line on the map. This is our conjecture that this should be 500 strike line, which is meeting with the 800 strike line or contour line at the upper contact. The thickness of the rock is 300. Similarly, this rock which has got 900 meter strike line here, the same contact is at 800 meter here, the same contact will be at 700 meter here. It will be at 700 meter here, where upper contact is already on 1000 meters. So that means this is 300 meters. So we have worked out the thickness of almost all the rocks. Another important thing is to know the throw of the fault. To know the throw of the fault from the map. You see, in my drawing it has come 360. Somebody's else diagram it may come 340. Somebody have got 300 also. So that means they are varying. But there should be a real and correct throw which will be worked out from the map. For that, what we have to do, we have to select any contact on both the side of the fault. For example, I am selecting this contact here and the same contact between mudstone and sandstone here. I will compare the elevation of the two same contact which are at your left side and right side along strike lines. So you see, this contact is at 800 meter here, this is at 800 meter here, the same contact is at 700 meter here, the same contact should be at 600 meter here, the same contact should be at 500 meter here, where the upper contact, where the same contact here is at 800 meter. That means throw of the fault is 300 meters. Throw of the fault is 300 meters. Hope you have understood this point. I have taken this contact. Now I will take another contact. Now I will take this contact which is here, which is here. I will draw strike lines and will reach on this contact. See here, same method. This is 700 strike line, you can see. This is 600 strike line, this is 500 strike line, I have reached up to this place, I have to reach here. This will be 400 strike line, which will be joining with 700 strike line here. So the throw is 300 meter. You can select any contact. You can compare this also, you can compare this also. But here in this map, there is one location where in a single strike line, you can solve the throw. You see, this is a strike line of 700 in between upper shale and lower sandstone. See here, upper sandstone, this is upper sandstone, this is, sorry, this is lower shale, sorry, this is lower shale and this is upper sandstone. The same rock here also, lower shale and upper sandstone. See the strike line which has got value of 700 here, the same strike line has got value of 400 here, the throw is 300. Okay. Now let's solve this section. This section, you see, in some of you were having problem because along this section there was no strike line. So you can draw a strike line. It is always prudent to draw more and more strike lines. So if you don't have, in some situation, if you don't have two strike lines close to the section, you can extend the section outside the map, you can extend the strike line outside the map, and somewhere it will cut. But that is a tedious and not a very good way. You can also have another way out. Take the section, parallel to this section, draw another line, parallel to this section, draw another section wherever you have a strike line. See here. So this is the distance we will be getting. If you are not interested in drawing two fresh strike lines like this, you can shift the contact also. But here I have not shifted it very correctly. I will take these 2 points. So I have folded the map along this line. I have drawn the profile. Then I have transferred the contacts. This is 500 meter and this is 600 meter. Below lower value, I have got 1 centimeter. I have got the dip. And then I will transfer all the contacts on the profile. See, this is the first contact, then we have got second contact, then we have got fault, because fault is vertical. So I will draw this fault here. Then again I have got this contact, you can see this contact and this contact. Here you have to be very cautious, because this very contact which is coming along your section line, the same contact between mudstone and sandstone is coming again here. See here. So this is a contact between sandstone and mudstone, mudstone and sandstone. That means this and this and this, they are the same contact. They will be coming on same plane if you are drawing the section correctly. So if you see here, these contacts are transferred here, here, here. Here we have this rock, the mudstone. Here again we have got this rock, the mudstone, you can see here. Here we have got sandstone, here we have got sandstone, and again below sandstone we have got the same rock here, and again we have got the sandstone. Here we have got these two contacts. I will draw these contacts parallel to the angle of dip. Here we have got this rock. See, I have got this rock here, and below this again we have got the same sandstone. Below that sandstone we have got the mudstone. Now we have already worked out the thickness of the mudstone, which has come around 300 meters. So I will take 3 centimeter here, 3 centimeter here, 3 centimeter here, 3 centimeter here, and I will draw parallel line as per our angle of dip. See here. This is the limit of mudstone here, and the same mudstone is limited here. You can see here, and below this we have got the grit. See here, you can again see the displacement here. This block has gone up, this block has gone down. How much it has gone up? Exact 300 is the throw, which is the real throw from the map also. So this is the solution along x, y. So that's all. In these 3 different videos, I have been able to explain you the fault map. Thank you.